YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can tell from the beginning, I went ahead and revamped my flowers. Now your girl is gonna go ahead and get started on the meal of the evening. Tonight I'll be making baked chicken, baked mac and cheese, and then some veggies as a side dish. So this is really just a watch me cook video. During some few what's your name?
Thompson.
Riley had to do her little introduction as well. You know, we can't deny the babies. But like I said, it's just gonna really be a watch me cook video, and I'm gonna be having music playing in the background. So yeah, I know a lot of people are out and about. The weather is a little cold out here in Georgia, unfortunately. So basically, like, we just decided to stay in the house. Riley has a little cold as well. So I didn't want to take her out and, you know, make things worse. So I've been giving her medicine. And for all my vets, listen, what y'all know about these Flintstone vitamins, okay? Period. I remember when my parents used to give me these, when my mom used to give me these when I was younger. And basically, I'm starting to give Riley these now. It's just crazy how time flies, and we're all turning into adults, to be honest, and we're all getting old, we're all aging. We are the current generation, you know, former generations are passing on, and it's just crazy how life is just going. You know? Anyway, I went to Kroger and I got a few groceries for today's meal. For dessert, we're gonna have either some ice cream. I do like this brand. I did get the Pacific Coast pistachio as well as the caramel cookie crunch. And then just gonna ignore this. I got me some sweet peppers as well. And then for some stuff for today's meal, the veggies will be green beans. I have carrots. Me and baby Riley are gonna be baking some cookies. For the baked mac and cheese, I got 2 sets of cheeses. And then of course we have to have some tomatoes. The most important but the most important item is the heavy whipping cream. I cannot maneuver through my home without heavy whipping cream. Like, I cannot maneuver through each day without heavy whipping cream. I feel like it's involved in at least majority of my meals. So I just have to stack up on it because ain't no way. I also got some ginger ale. You know, when you're feeling sick, it's always good to drink some ginger ale. So I got some ginger ale. And I'm going to be making a whole chicken actually today. So I did go ahead and get some bacon pans because if you are a loyal subscriber, you already know that I recently moved into this apartment. So I don't really have all my equipment as far as like cooking stuff. So I just went ahead and got some bacon pans, and that's what I'll be cooking everything in. And then for all my Caribbean people, you already know for Easter we always get the bun and cheese. So I went ahead and got a bun from Golden Crust. And then I got the cheese as well. This is a pretty big size, but they do have their smaller sizes at Kroger, maybe Publix, in the international section. So this is a must-have. If you don't have it, or if you waited last minute, I feel sorry for you. So I have 2 of these Barilla Classic elbow noodles that I'm going to use for the mac and cheese. I'm going to start getting that boiled first, so by the time I'm done with the chicken, I can just put everything in the oven at the same time. So I'm probably not gonna use 2 full boxes, but I am gonna use maybe 1.5. I like to have leftovers.
Mommy, get right here. Look.
Go get your stool so you can look.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, go get your stool. Then I'm gonna go in with some extra virgin olive oil. I like to add that in my noodles because to me that kind of helps it from sticking a little bit. So I like to add that.
Ooh, pretty.
And then I'm gonna go in with some regular sea salt and basically razzle dazzle that over it.
Chickens. Use the big sir.
I'm gonna mix that all around so the oil and the salt can really get in there. You wanna help me mix?
Sis.
Go ahead.
That.
Mix. Uh-oh. Need help?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, okay. Thank you. You did a good job, Mommy.
Mommy, I need.
Yeah, eat it, yeah. Eat it in a minute, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and get started on the chicken. I'm basically gonna clean the chicken off, clean around it. I'm gonna start seasoning, buttering, and flavoring it up so I can just throw it in the oven. And then I'm gonna start working on the veggies as well. And I'm actually gonna do this over the sink because I don't want anything to splatter and get all over my counter. I'd rather clean my sink than to clean my home counter.
Mommy, it's spoon. Mommy, it's a spoon. Mommy, you cooking?
So I just cleaned my chicken. Now I'm just gonna dab it dry. I like it to be dry and not have any moisture on it because to be honest, I just feel like the seasoning sticks a lot better. Keep in mind, I am no chef, okay? I did not go to school to learn how to cook. So this is the whole chicken here. I am going to actually lather it with some butter and then I'm going to apply my seasonings on top just so it gets a good coat, and when I throw it in the oven it gets that nice crispy, just buttered up, you know, moist turnout. So this is the chicken here. For the seasonings, I'm gonna be going in with some minced garlic, some butter, allspice, paprika, adobo, garlic powder, black pepper, and onion powder. First, I'm gonna apply a spoonful of butter into the pan, maybe 2. And then I'm gonna apply some minced garlic. I'm gonna go in with my allspice. Some adobo. Onion powder. Black pepper. Garlic powder. And then paprika.
Ooh, pretty. Mommy, you want pretty.
Thank you.
You're
And then I'm gonna go in with 1 spoonful of chicken stock.
Mommy, do you like?
And I'm basically gonna go with my hands. I just got my nails done. Y'all wanna see my nails? Hold on. So I never really get my nails like this, but I wanted some little razzle dazzle for my birthday. So these are how my nails look. Kind of simple, not too basic, but pretty, kind of cute, you know, period. So I'm basically just gonna go in with my hands and kind of get the butter everywhere. You want to make sure that it's lathered inside and outside of the chicken as well, and all those seasonings kind of like get in there. Make sure you get in between the creases, on top, underneath the wings, because you want that seasoning to be everywhere, and you want it to also stick in those places. And there's actually, I do leave like a stick of butter inside of the chicken with some seasoning attached to it. So when that starts to melt, it kind of really gets in those creases. And then you also want to leave some butter underneath the top layer of skin. That is just a trick to make sure that everywhere on the chicken is seasoned.
Oh, pretty chickens.
So this is how the chicken now looks after being seasoned and lathered with some seasoning, butter, and garlic. We're adding oil at the bottom of the pan just to make sure it doesn't stick.
Come in.
I'm just going to transfer the chicken into the pan. Now I'm just going to take some foil and cover up the pan and basically throw everything in the oven. Right now my mac and cheese is just about done being boiled, so I'm going to take that out and then prep the cheese, everything like that, and season it, and then throw that in the oven as well. So for the mac and cheese, I am going to be going in with some Colby Jack, mild cheddar, heavy whipping cream, little garlic, butter, and that is about it. And I'm also going to add a few seasonings to it as well. The reason why I'm cutting it up into little rectangles is because it's so much easier as far as like the melting process. If I just throw the whole brick in there, it's gonna take forever to melt, and I just feel like it definitely interferes with the blending process. And then I almost forgot, but you're also going to go in with 1 egg. Alright, I'm just going to add everything on the stove and let that melt down. So the cheese is basically done. The thing is boiling, boiling, boiling. Just gonna give it a few more stirs, and now I'm just gonna pour it over.
Mommy,
Everything in.
don't touch it. Dangerous. It's dangerous.
Huh?
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous. So basically the majority of the chicken look like it has been like a little cooked. So now I'm just gonna take the lid off and let the baking start to give the top some color and basically, you know, bake everything. So this is how the mac and cheese looks, but it is not done yet. The last step to cooking it is we have to basically broil the top for 2 to 3 minutes, not too long. which kind of works out perfectly because the chicken also needs to be broiled. So I'm gonna put them both in there so they can broil, but I will be taking this out a lot sooner than the chicken. The chicken, I did add some veggies to it because, like I said, we're gonna have a side dish of veggies. So I added some carrots and green beans, and I'm basically gonna let that cook in the chicken sauce so it can go ahead and marinate, have all that flavor, and then also it tends to soften up those veggies too. So, boy, you're RD. But yeah, I don't know how to say it. Y'all, so your girl is officially done cooking. This is my mac and cheese. This is how it came out. I allowed it to cool down for a few minutes. I'm gonna cut into it shortly, but the aromas of this kitchen is honestly bomb, okay? I'm gonna show y'all a close-up really quick. So this is my tasty mac and cheese. So this is my baked chicken. I did go between baking and broiling this chicken. So basically it came out nice, slightly crispy, but extra moist. And then also I added my veggies in the container as well. And that is it. So I cooked some mac and cheese, my baked chicken with veggies, and some nice white rice. I'm gonna plate it out, and basically in this video, I've been in the kitchen all day. It is right now 5 o'clock. I think I started at 1 o'clock. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I am not a chef, but if you learned a few tips, then hey, to each his own. But I really appreciate it. For all my loyal subscribers, continue being loyal. For all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. And I am Ms. Parisrene, and I will see y'all in my next